Hi everyone, welcome back to the Inner Compass. So, today we are going to talk about embracing self love and power of saying no. We human beings, especially in Indian consciousness, are brought up in traditional family setups where we are taught to respect others, especially the elders. We are taught to wear specific badges of being a good child, being a good wife, a good husband, based on the roles we have in our family. And this is applicable to relatives as well. So we keep on people pleasing, we keep on helping others, but at the same time, we don't care about ourselves. We do not honor our boundaries and we keep stepping over them to help or please others. We care too much about others' happiness. The more sacrifices you are asked to make, the more you keep making them. While wearing those badges, the more good you are considered in the eyes of society, as per society's standard. But the truth is, you cannot pour from an empty cup. In order to give to others, you have to be full yourself. You have to be full of unconditional love, respect, and care towards yourself first. Remember, charity begins at home. So, most of the time, we keep caring for others even when they are not seeking it, even when they don't need it. We keep pouring that love into them. But the truth is, you are important too. You are divine child of God. The love and care you think your loved ones deserve, you deserve that too. The love and care is already within you. It has been planted by God in your consciousness. The more you love yourself, the more you care about your own happiness, the more magnetic you become. And by that, I mean keeping yourself happy at soul level. So self-love, it is not just about taking care of your diet or your skin, not just the physical aspect. It is about taking care of your mind, body, and soul. Doing the things that make you happy, the things that you are passionate about. Those things can be anything: painting, coloring, dancing, anything you enjoy. Take that time for yourself. Take that time for your passion. Don't get so lost in caring for others and providing for others that you lose yourself. Your happiness comes from within, not from outside. Others are not your source. God is your source. Take that energy for yourself. Love yourself unconditionally in a non-judgmental way. So, empaths generally hold limiting beliefs about themselves. So, we keep showering others with love, care, and support. But when it comes to our own desires, own passions, we become fearful. We are afraid to give that love and care to ourselves. We are afraid to claim that support. Because of the fear of judgment and rejection, we feel we are not good enough. Why? That is because we have never been taught about self-validation, validating our own feelings. We have never been taught to work on ourselves, for ourselves. We have only been taught to give to others. And only by giving to others, we are loved and accepted. But that makes you empty within. These are just limiting beliefs. Take that love and care from God and take that leap of faith to choose yourself. Seek that support from God. God comes through people. God creates circumstances to help you. We need to break the limiting beliefs about ourselves and start loving ourselves unconditionally. Build a connection with self. Build a connection with God. God is omnipresent. You don't need to go to temple to meet God. God is within you, guiding you with a very soft, calm, and peaceful voice. Accept that love. Accept that care for yourself. That love and care is already within you. God is always with you, even during the toughest circumstances in your life. Choose God. Choose God to walk by your side. Choose your union within. Choose your union with God. When you choose yourself, when you choose God, you are always at peace. You are magnetic. You are always at ease. And things will become easy for you and for the people around you. This is a deep inner standing, one that brings you closer to yourself and to God. When things don't feel aligned, choose to say no. Honor your boundary. Don't overstep them. If you resonate with my content, I offer one-on-one ascension coaching and healing sessions to support your journey. Details are available in the description. Feel free to check them out and reach out if you are called to work together.